What are we inviting to? It's important that we understand it's not one size fits all. You're either going to be inviting to an event of some sort or to a tool of some sort. Now, there's a continuum that you need to understand if you want to be a high-level professional inside of network marketing. There's a continuum between events and tools. Now, let's talk about events for a moment. A big event. A company convention. How great would it be to get your prospect to come to a company convention? It would be amazing. It would be so hard for that person not to join. So much social proof, so much energy, so much excitement, so much credibility, so much relationship building. It'd be huge, right? A big event has to be like number one. And then you have like a local event. Let's say a local big event. If there's a training or a big opportunity presentation or a big shot comes in from out of town or regional type of thing, that would be not as good as your company convention, but it would be good, right? Then you could have like a home meeting. A person could come to a home meeting. You get some social proof. You can see it. You can see other people doing it. You can hear some stories. You could try the products or at least understand them better if they're not sampleable. So in this order, then you could have like a small breakfast or lunch group. Let's say a group of people are getting together for lunch, 5 or 6 people for lunch or for breakfast. That would still be good. You have some social proof, et cetera, et cetera. Then you could have like a 2-on-1 where you and somebody in your upline or somebody that works with your company sits down with the prospect. Then you could have a 1-on-1, face-to-face. These are all the face-to-faces, okay? In various forms, whatever it looks like for you. And then you could have non-face-to-face events. You could have Zoom calls. You could have webinars. You could have conference calls. These are bigger group things, okay? Big event, local big event, home meeting, breakfast or lunch group, 2-on-1, 1-on-1, Zoom, webinar, conference call. So there's kind of a dividing line here between in-person and virtual. You can put Skype, not really. Skype doesn't kind of work there. So this is kind of the continuum. Of these, which would be the most powerful? The bigger the better. The more social proof, the more energy, the more relationships you can connect with, the more credibility, the bigger the better. But here's the challenge. The bigger they are, the harder they are to invite to. It's hard to get somebody to get on an airplane when they're just a prospect and fly to another city to take a look at your opportunity. It's hard to get people to come to a big event filled with a room full of strangers. If you've done a home meeting, you know how hard it is to invite people to a home meeting. Invite 20 people and 3 people show up. Where do those 17 people go? We don't know. So a home meeting, invite people to a little lunch or breakfast or lunch. That starts to get a little easier. All these start to get a little easier. 2-on-1 gets a little bit easier. 1-on-1 gets real easy. This is the easiest of the face-to-face interactions, a 1-on-1. But you don't have that third party as much. It's you, and you're going to have to use some tools in order to be able to help share your story. When you have a 2-on-1, you've got your sponsor or somebody else in the business that gives you a little bit of credibility. You get this group, you get a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. So this is best down to here. These are all about the same. Zoom, webinar, conference call, kind of same. best to worst, but when it comes, this might be the most effective because it's the easiest to do. This is most powerful. This might be most effective because you'll actually do it. A person will get together with you for coffee. They'll get together with you for lunch. Just the two of you. Get together with you for breakfast. Get together with you on a Saturday morning. Whatever. They'll do that. When you start adding other people, you start raising the level of difficulty. I was really, really good at getting prospects here, 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 and here. I was really, really good. And that helped my business a lot. And we'll talk about how do you improve your numbers at these. Some of you aren't even inviting prospects to your company convention, which is insanity, total craziness. You have to bring even if your company says you can't do it, find a way. I'm not kidding. Find somebody else to get a ticket and bring your prospect. There's no better way to introduce them to your opportunity than to get them to a big event. No better way. And I invited people like crazy to that, and to the big local events and regional events that we did. I invited people and I got them to show up, and I let the events do the work for me. Now, so this is where we want to start typically. This is the best place to start on this side. But if we get resistance, any resistance over here, now if you can't do any of these above the line, then you're going to see if you can get them on a Zoom call, get them on a webinar, get them on a conference call, some type of a live event using technology, okay? So a tool, if this doesn't work, then we bail to a tool. So we try to have an invite over here, and if it doesn't work, we get resistance, then we bail to a tool. Now a tool could be a video, a website, the product itself, product sampling, etc., brochure, a three-way phone call. That might be over here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put like a / three-way phone call over there. So I had huge success over the course of my career using tools, video tools, audio tools, websites, products, brochures, keeping it really simple, sharing what it is that I had, using this as a goal. All of these, their whole purpose is to help you achieve your goal of education and understanding. That's what it's there to do.